used to coach the Lions.
Why'd they fire him? The Lions always win.
Motivational problems. Plus, he let the roster age a little bit. Some of the older cats lost their ferocity. When they mauled a Christian, they wouldn't eat him.
So what experience does he have with gladiators?
None so far as I've heard, but apparently his wife used to be the hairdresser of the Emperor's niece, and after his alpha male licked the face of a victim in front of a full crowd at the Colosseum, he was spared a trip to the salt mines to oversee our squad.
He ever served with the Centurions?
No, strictly an animal trainer. Spent time in Germania with the barbarians learning his craft.
Freaking great. It's going to be a short season.
Gentlemen, or should I say ladies, that was a pitiful performance last week. You look like a bunch of second stringers.
We are, sir. The first teamers got killed in the playoffs last year.
Look, Rome's a tough town. Fighting in front of these fans, it's always a matter of what have you done lately. And last year's 10-game winning streak counts for very little. You know the drill. One loss can ruin your career. Send you into retirement.
Is that what they call it, Coach?
Marcus, is it? I had a lion like you once. Kind of went his own way. Not a member of the Pride. Wouldn't disembowel his victims when Maximus gave the thumbs down sign.
Too well fed?
No, he didn't have the killer instinct. Even against Christians, you've got to finish your opponent off. 'Cause it ain't over until Ethel Myrminus sings. Anyway, I had to put him down. Made casserole out of him for the senators down at the vomitorium. The point is, if you don't want to be good at this gladiator thing, to continue your career, dedicate your life to it, give it all or nothing, well then there are plenty of slaves who would die to get in this league. I've heard the stories about the partying, not staying in shape, not practicing and exercising, living for the here and now, letting your moment of fame get to your head. But you've got to take this thing seriously. Approach every match like it's a life and death struggle. This eat, drink, and be merry for tomorrow we will die stuff is not going to carry you very far.
Oh, man. Oh, come on. Oh, man. Oh, jeez, come on. Oh, really?
I'm not trying to be unduly hard on you fellas, but I've gone over some of your recent contests. In the opening round against the Spartans last week, Cravenus was doing well against that tall Nubian guy and had a chance to win if he could have just continued to tire him out, making him chase him around the arena. But then he choked.
The other guy weighed 300 pounds and had his foot on Crave's throat. He couldn't breathe.
You can make all the excuses you want, but it severely damaged his ranking, and now he's, retired. Now let's get to the business at hand. We've got a match with the champions next month, and we want what they've got.
You mean extra food rations and young women brought back from the conquered lands?
There you go again, thinking about material pursuits. I'm talking about a chance for the title and the opportunity to go down in history. A win like that under your belts is something no one can ever take away from you, even if you become fat and unprepared through wanton profligate spending of final round victory payment and endorsement money, and you all die in a needless preseason exhibition match next year against some young, hungry newcomers seeking to remain alive and make a name for themselves. Are you with me? We've got a lot of work to do.
Look, Coach, we have some injured personnel here that need a little rest. Brontis lost a thumb in practice and is still having trouble gripping his sword, while DeMarco has a nasty case of flu he caught from biting his opponent's windpipe out last week.
I've read the trainer's reports, and now is not the time to go easy. Hell, Effluvia had a bad case of diarrhea last week, and still prevailed.
Actually, he soiled himself when he saw the other guy, who fortunately slipped on the stuff, enabling Effluvia to stab him.
That's the kind of resourcefulness and quick thinking I want in this group.
Of course, the disgusting gruel we've been eating could have caused any of us to drop a steaming, watery pile before the first blows were exchanged.
Well then, we'll use that to our advantage. Double portions for everybody. Okay, men, I'll meet you in the workout area in half an hour. Let's act like there's no tomorrow. Remember, winning isn't everything, it's the only thing.
Oh, man. Come on.
This guy's a real piece of work. I really have no urge to fight for him.
We have no choice. It's whoever the owners bring in.
What happened to the old coach? It's not his fault his team's so bad.
He's up against the Lions this week.
Instructing the Christians?
No, helping replace their ranks.